Good morning, everybody. It is early Sunday morning. Very peaceful out here. Was enjoying the fog earlier this morning. Just enjoying a moment of quiet. And this is my third follow-up on Enlightenment and the Big Bang Theory. It's a message I received from a viewer. And there's an interesting message. He said, there's no need to teach or talk about enlightenment, since everyone is already enlightened. There's no need to talk about enlightenment or have a teaching or seeking whatsoever. So I find that really interesting, that everyone's enlightened. It reminded me of Punjaji's teaching, an enlightened, well-known Indian teacher who passed a while back, no longer around, but was quite popular for some time. And he taught that everyone is enlightened. Everyone that came to see him told them they were enlightened and they need to do nothing. There's nothing to do. And basically, just stop and you are already enlightened. And I think that's a gross misunderstanding. And we've already seen the results from his students. And I'll post some of the links below. And the confusion, well, mass confusion with one of them, from one of them. And all his followers, his community, eventually disintegrated in chaos and total abuse as well. So this is completely confusing to someone who is a seeker or follows spiritual philosophy, that you are already enlightened, when they know they are not. It causes a great deal of problems and confusion. It's just a misunderstanding. I think what they mean by it is that we arise in consciousness. All of us, everything around us arises in consciousness. Internally, our internal life, thoughts, feelings, emotions, sensations arise in consciousness. The source of our internal experience is consciousness. And when we look up and see the world, that also rises in consciousness. It cannot rise outside consciousness. So everything arises already the case in consciousness. Individually now, we hold certain levels of consciousness. And that's what determines enlightenment and other levels. For example, non-locality. After that, there's enlightenment. Those are certain levels of consciousness that we have to hit. For example, non-locality, or the field, as it is known, is at a certain level, and we have to come up to that level of consciousness. We have to rise in consciousness to meet non-locality. It won't come down to us. We have to come up to its level of consciousness for us to connect with it. Same as enlightenment, higher And we have to come up to its level to connect with it, to connect to its level of awareness, to its level of presence as enlightenment normally presents itself. Presence is basically a quality of consciousness. And for us to experience that presence on an ongoing basis, or as our identification, we have to come up to that level to connect with it. So this is confusing for people who are not perhaps at that level of consciousness and they're told they are enlightened. So this causes a great deal of friction and confusion, and when that person goes out and teaches from that point of view, also ends up doing the same thing. Quick pause. That was a quick pause for a dog walker. So basically enlightenment is a level of consciousness we have to rise to connect with. It's not the other way around. It won't come down to us to meet us. We have to come up to its level to meet it. And once we're there, we are connected with it at that point. It's not the other way around. So that is my understanding of enlightenment. We have to come up to its level to connect with it, to experience it fully. It will not come down to our level, and telling everyone that they are already enlightened is simply not a fact and can be very confusing for seekers or followers of spirituality. I hope that was helpful. Thanks for watching. I'll leave links below. And I think this is the last message, last reply, my last response to my initial video, Enlightenment and the Big Bang Theory. I'll be posting future videos. Again, thanks for watching.